trick-or-treaters, and welcome back to my channel, TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-card readings just like this one and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one. Alright, you guys, so we are back again with another pick a card reading, and I just thought that maybe we would do something a little bit different this time with our pick a card. So I'm filming at a different angle. Hi guys, there are my hands, there are my fingers. So we're filming in a different angle today, and I want you guys to comment down below and let me know, how do you feel about this? I thought by doing it this way you would be able to get more of a close-up to your cards. So for those of you who were interested in maybe having more of a visual of the cards and the spread and the reading itself, then this is definitely a better option for you. But if you do prefer seeing me and my energy, then by all means please do let me know in the comments below, and I will continue to film myself in the videos as well as the cards. Okay, so just let me know, what do we think, how do we feel, you know, what's the vibe, you guys? We're just experimenting. Okay, now we're just gonna get into it, trying new things, you guys. We're getting into it. So in this pick a card, I wanted to ask and capture the energies for what is like the next decision. Okay, what is the next big move? Okay, what's the next move? What's the next decision? What's the advice for the choice to be made? Okay, so I really feel like the past few readings that we've done on this channel, they've been very focused on a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, right? We've had a lot of energy about new things, new energy, new shifts, new changes, new transitions. There's been a lot of, I believe for a lot of people, for a lot of you guys watching this, that there has been a lot of change and transition and thinking. I think there's a lot of thinking about what is the next move, you know, what am I, what's the next thing, what's the right thing to do next, you know? So that's sort of like the energy that I feel like we're in now. You know, we've been trying to figure it out. We've been maybe goal setting. We've been you know, trying to have accomplishments, new achievements, right? We've been working towards something and trying to reach something, and we're trying to figure out, how am I going to, you know, make this accomplishment, or how am I going to reach this next milestone or this next success? And so I really want to focus on what is the next step, you know, what's the next big move, the next, you know, action that you need to make to persuade change for your greatest, you know, successes in the endeavors that you're trying to reach. So I'm not trying to be too wordy here, you guys, but I'm just trying to lay down, you know, what it is that our intent, our focus is here. I did do all the shuffling on off camera, you know, so we have our 3 groups here set up, you guys, but that is definitely the question that we're looking for. So if you've been wondering, what am I doing next, you know, what the heck, you know, you're like, hey guys, hey friends, what's the next move, what are we doing next? And this is definitely the pick a card for you. So we're gonna do all of our you know, the disclaimers and everything, so that way, I was gonna say we're gonna get close up, but we're already close up, aren't we? So we're gonna do the disclaimers, talk about, you know, the pile selection and all that good stuff like we usually do, and then we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started, you guys. Remember, timestamps are in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section, so that way you can skip ahead to your group. Group number 1 is card 39, the broom. Group number 2 is card 30, the wheel. And group number 3 is card 40, the chalice. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get started with your pile selection. Go grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your water, grab your wine, whatever it is you're drinking. Stay hydrated, grab a snack, you guys. Hang back, we are gonna vibe together, we're gonna relax together, and we're gonna get right into it right now. Alright, boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your pile selection. So we have our 3 groups here set up nice and close so you guys can get meditated and grounded so you can choose the group that is absolutely meant for you. So for group number 1, we have card 39, the broom. Group number 2 is card 30, the wheel. And group number 3 is card 40, the chalice. Okay, again, that is group number 1, card 39, the broom. Group number 2, card 30, the wheel. And group number 3, card 40, the chalice. Okay, group 1, group 2, and group 3. So I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple of minutes to choose your group. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to choose. You can pick based off of the number on the card, the picture on the card, the placement of the card, the number of the group. You can close your eyes and then open them and see whichever group catches your eye first or calls your attention the most. You can hold your hand over the screen and see which group makes you feel fuzzy, okay? So there is no right or wrong way to choose. Just to use your intuition, that is the most important thing. You can pick more than one group, that is okay. So if you feel called to pick 2 groups or even to watch all 3 groups, that is fine. That just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different groups. Now for a couple of disclaimers, you guys, these are general readings, okay? General readings. That means that if you hear something that does not resonate, that is okay. Just let that message go and let it flow. There are a lot of people watching this video and a lot of people watching the same pile as you. So just disregard any messages that do not resonate, as they are messages meant for another trick-or-treater that's watching the same pile as you. You know your life, you know what works best for you, so just listen to the messages, okay, that resonate. You do have free will, so if you don't like a message based on the path that you are currently on, you have the power to switch paths at any time. You are constantly changing and growing, and your future is constantly changing and growing as well. These messages are not set in stone, you guys. Now, with all of that being said, please do ground yourself by taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. Alright, do that a couple of times to really get grounded. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to do a small meditation. That is okay, you guys. It is very important to make sure you are grounded, in tuned, and in sync with this video and the messages provided so you can hear the ones that are absolutely meant for you. If you feel called to, you can skip ahead to any pile at any time. That is okay. I will have all the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, so that way you guys can easily skip around to the parts that you feel called to. Also, please be aware that sometimes there are trigger warnings on this channel, and I do read reversals. We are real in this channel. I do not sugarcoat any of the messages. I am just the channel, and Spirit is giving me the messages that need to be heard at this time. Sometimes the messages can be very healing because we do work with the shadow self, and sometimes they can be hard and we aren't always ready to do that work or hear those messages because it is challenging and difficult, but it is also quite beautiful and very rewarding, I may add. Alright, you guys, so please do keep all that in mind, and remember that these are timeless messages as well. So that means every time I sit down and perform a reading for you and record, I do so with the intent for these messages to transcend space and time, so that way they will find their way to you when they are supposed to. So just know that if you are watching this video, then this message is in fact meant for you, regardless of any dates or times that may be associated, alright? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, you guys. I'll give you just another moment to pick a group, timestamps are below, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with group number 1. Let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 39, the broom, alright? So this is your channeled message all about what is the next move, okay? What's the advice for your next big decision, for the next transition in your life, okay? So what's the advice here? What's the next move? What's the best choice? You know, we're just sort of seeing what direction, you know, should you be moving in, okay? So we're going to get into it. We're going to put your little broom to the side, and we're going to get started with your tarot cards, okay? So we're going to, let's grab our tarot, and you know what, actually, let's get organized for a moment, because this is really how I want this to go. Okay. Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles in reverse, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you guys, okay? So let's look at what your next big move is. So for you guys, group number one, this is a financial choice. Okay, you guys are on the fence of something financially. You're working towards financial goals. This could be maybe a shift in career. Okay, this could be your job. Maybe some of you guys are thinking of starting a new job or a new career choice. Some of you guys maybe are focused on trying to start up your own business, a new business, or you're trying to figure out ways to invest in yourself or invest in your money. You guys are definitely playing with finances, though. This is your question for sure. So I definitely see Spirit is telling us that you need to give a little to get a little. Okay, and I've said this before on the channel because this is definitely this is a money move, right? A money energy move here is sometimes in order to earn money, you need to spend money. So I'm seeing that some of you guys, you know, you've been pinching pennies. You've been pinching pennies. You know, you've been trying to like spare a little bit here, you know, trying to be a little frugal there, you know, trying to cut corners where you could, getting a little thrifty. And that's great. That's amazing. You know, you're definitely going to save money that way. But I'm seeing here is you need to put a little bit more financially into what it is that you're working towards, okay? Because we're seeing here, right, our Seven of Pentacles energy. So like your ideas, they're not flourishing, they're not growing, right? It's in reverse. So we're seeing that you're not really moving the way that you want to be. You're not really growing the way that you want to be. And you're trying to figure out, well, what's the issue? Well, the issue is you're not putting enough into the seeds, okay? You're not putting enough work, you're not putting enough water, you're not putting enough fertilizer into these seeds. So you've planted these seeds for your money tree, honey, but you're not doing the necessary work in order for those seeds to grow. So you have to put a little bit more money into better fertilizer, put a little bit more time into watering them, pay more attention to these seeds, okay? So it's about you know, being able to put more time, money, and effort into the investment that you're trying to make for your money and finances to grow, okay? And I definitely see that's what you're battling here with your Queen of Swords energy. This could very well represent you. Maybe you identify as a feminine energy. You could be an air sign, so that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But I am seeing that you guys are definitely big thinkers as well. So you know, you're trying to figure out why something's not working for you. And I'm telling you, you know, it's because of the money, time, and energy. And so I really want you guys to ponder, group number one, about where you can sort of give a little bit more to this investment, okay? And this investment could be anything, right? Different messages for different people. So just think about what's the investment that you are trying to work towards, and how can you, right, make a positive shift and change to just give a little bit more for that investment to grow, okay? Now let's keep going and see what else is happening here. So we have Dress of Alchemy, release your power, okay? Dress of Alchemy, you guys. So this card is very, very fun, I think, in this reading, because it's really talking about you owning your power. And I think for some of you guys, I think you have more than you realize, okay? Or you need to give yourself a little bit more credit, because I think that you're smarter than you think, and I think that you're stronger than you think you are. So this is about releasing your power, and I think it's about really putting more, again, like we said, time, effort, and energy into the seed, right? Because alchemical energy, it is manifestation energy. It's taking that idea, taking those thoughts, right? Those dreams, something that is intangible, something that is, right? Something that is, what's the word I'm looking for here? You know, like imaginary, right? Something that you've been thinking about, right? It's in your imagination, it's in your head. That's why we have air energy, swords energy, and being able to put that into your reality, right? That's manifestation energy. How can I take my thoughts, my desires, my dreams, my wants, ambitions, and turn that into my physical reality alchemical energy. So that's really what you guys are working towards here. So the advice here, it's about knowing your power, understanding manifestation, understanding your mental state of mind, right? Believing that your seeds are going to grow. Because if you sit here, if you're sitting in your throne, okay, queen, if you're sitting in your throne and you're like, my seeds are never going to grow, I'm never going to get what I want, I'm doomed for the rest of my life, I'm not meant to be, right? If you're like spewing out all this hatred, negative energy towards yourself in your own life, then those seeds are never going to grow. They're not going to do it. So you have to sit in your throne, Miss Queen, with our alchemy energy, and you have to tell yourself more positive affirmations and be able to say, yeah, my seeds are going to grow. I'm going to be successful. I'm going to get everything that I have, or everything that I want. I already do, right? I already have everything that I want. I have everything that I desire. I'm successful in all that I do. So you have to, right? It's about reprogramming and retraining your mind in order to be successful, okay? And then we have Apple, risk and reward, okay? Wow, risk and reward, you guys. So this is super exciting because, right, it's exactly what we talked about. You guys have been pinching pennies. You've been pinching pennies on your, right, your golden throne. You've been like, oh gosh, I need to be careful with like my spending and everything. But your spirit guides are telling you your next move, you want to know what your next move is, but the advice is for the next choice and decision that you make, it's to take a risk. It's to take a risk. It is to go all in. Go all in. Your guides are like, just do it. Just do it. Don't be afraid of doing it. Like, just go all in. Do it. Give it your best shot. You know, throw in all, you know, all your chips. You know, put in. They really want you to just trust that you will be successful. So take that risk and you are going to be rewarded. Okay, so just put your mind in the right place. Okay, put your mind in the right place. Understand and trust that your manifestation is working. Don't be afraid to take a risk, a leap of faith, okay, in whatever this investment is, and you will be rewarded. Okay, you will do it. You will be successful. And this is what the cards are saying. Okay, so that's why you're watching this video. You're like, I need advice, I need a little help, I need to know what the next move is. It's to take a risk. It's to take a risk. Group number one, take a risk because you're going to be rewarded. Okay, have no fear. Have no fear. She don't go here. We don't have time for her. We don't have time for fear. Okay, and then we have a sacral chakra energy in reverse. So your sacral chakra is unbalanced. Okay, so there's some energetic feelings that need to be reconciled here. There, like, you guys need to definitely focus on being more in tune with your emotions. I think that you guys need to be more expressive of your emotions as well. This is also talks about identity, right? Self-identity. The sacral chakra has a lot to do with you know, like your self-confidence, okay, your self-esteem. How do you view yourself? Do you have an understanding of yourself and who you are? Are you able to be your true, authentic self without fear of what other people think of you? Okay, because those fears, that low self-confidence, that low self-esteem is going to hold you back from being able to give your full potential into your seeds, right, that you're sowing currently to grow that money tree. So if you are not fully committed to yourself, Miss Queen, if you're not fully committed to yourself, then your manifestations are never going to prosper. Let me say that again. If you are not fully committed to yourself and your happiness, your seeds are never going to prosper. So this is a time for you to work on your self-identity, understanding yourself, because this is going to help you understand your true wants and desires, what's going to actually make you happy. You may be planting the wrong seeds and that's why they're not growing, and you might not even know it. But the way to figure it out is by looking at yourself. Who am I? What do I want? What do I desire? What is my identity? How do I identify with myself? Am I being authentic when I talk to others? Am I being authentic with how I represent myself to others? Okay? The way you wear your clothes, the way you wear your hair, the way that you speak, the way that you carry yourself. Am I confident in who I am? Am I confident in my ability to be successful? Do I believe that I deserve success? You do. but you need to believe that you do. You need to understand that you do in order to achieve success. Group number 1. So focus on that sacral chakra, because I'm seeing that's why things are challenging for you right now. Your sacral chakra is imbalanced and she needs a little assistance. She needs a little help. Okay. So wear yourself some orange colors, you know, some orange fruits. Eat an orange, drink some orange juice, you know, carrots. Okay. So anything that has orange, wear it, eat it, digest it, love it, breathe it, be it. Okay, so that's definitely gonna help you. Pumpkins. Okay, we love the pumpkins here on this channel. Okay, that's sacral chakra energy. Definitely all the pumpkins. Okay. Ooh, sweet potatoes is a good one too. With a little bit of cinnamon. Some sweet potatoes. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for you guys. Grace. Okay, grace. So this card, I think, talks about a couple different things. Okay, a couple different things. So I think it's about giving yourself grace, right? Giving yourself some grace. I think that you're being too hard on yourself. I think that you're being, and right, for some of you guys, maybe you're like a perfectionist. Maybe you are a workaholic. Maybe you just are generally, you know, you like to give the best that you can. And that's great. And I love that for you. Okay, Capricorn, that's you. So this is definitely about understanding, though, that we can't do, you know, you can't give 100% all the time. Okay, you got to take breaks. You got to take breaks. It's normal. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay to take a break, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay when something doesn't work out. Okay, stop being so hard on yourself and stop getting so upset and so angry when something doesn't work out. Okay, because it's fine. It's fine. It's absolutely okay. That just means that, you know, try again, try something different. That time it didn't work out, but maybe next time it will. That's just, you know, you've learned something. You've learned one way to not do it again. Okay, you've learned one way that didn't work out. And so this is all part of learning. It's all part of growing, and it's all part of understanding yourself. So don't be so hard on yourself. Allow yourself to just to be human. Allow yourself to take rest, to take breaks, to need help. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Group number 1. If you need help, don't be afraid to ask for it. That's what friends and family's for, you guys. And really, this is just about being kinder to yourself and understanding that you're human. You're human, okay? We all are. We all are. And with being human means that we just need to sometimes slow down. Sometimes that's all it means, is we just need to slow down a little bit. And it means that we mess up, we make mistakes, and we're not perfect, and it's okay. And we get up tomorrow. It's another day tomorrow. Okay. So if, you know, you feel like today just didn't really work out for you the way that you wanted, guess what? You have a whole nother day tomorrow to try again. A whole nother day for new opportunities and for new success. So just remember that, group number 1. Okay. And then for your final card for your advice is spontaneity. I think that's how you say it. Spontaneity. Do you like spontaneous adventures of the highest caliber? The only acceptable answer to this question is yes. So buckle up, Charlie. You're about to take a wild ride through the unexplored, unconventional, and underrated. You are about to learn that yes is a magic word with the power to unlock new dimensions in space, time, and after-hours hangouts. Yes will lead you to experiences you did not think possible and teach you that lifelong friendships are sometimes lurking just behind a karaoke singer's mullet. Okay. There's a pretty good chance your name is not Charlie. Love that. Okay, you guys. So this actually is so perfect for you, group number 1, because of this card, your risk and reward. Okay, so this being spontaneous, this saying yes to something, you know, whatever that thing is that you are afraid to do, whatever it is that you know, that scares you, Say yes. Go to the event, meet that person, you know, try that new thing, and that could be the risk that you're taking. That's going to give you the reward, right? Which is going to be the alchemy that you've been trying to pursue to bring your dreams and aspirations to fruition. Give yourself a little grace. Say that it's okay to say yes and take a chance and be spontaneous in something that you've never done before. That it's okay. And if it works out, great. And if it doesn't, that's still cool too. But I think that's really the advice here, you guys. For your next step, right? The next move for you, it's all about being spontaneous. It's all about taking risks. It's about stepping outside of the box, okay? It's all about just saying yes to something that scares you, doing something that absolutely terrifies you, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and it's going to teach you something about yourself. And it's going to lead you somewhere that's going to be successful financially. Okay, because remember that we talked about this at the end of the day is a financial question. And so, yes, yes. All right, group number 1. So that is your message, and I really hope that it resonated. If it did, comment down below and let me know, you guys. If you liked this video and you liked this message, give it a big thumbs up as well, you guys, okay? Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one. And comment down below, let me know if you guys like this style of reading, if you like this camera angle, or if you prefer the other way, seeing me in the video, okay? So just let me know, you guys. We're just trying new things, switching things up, okay? Now, with all that being said, it's been my absolute pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and move on to group number 2. If you want to keep watching and keep hanging out with me, then let's go ahead and let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 30, the wheel. So this is your channeled message all about what is the advice for the next move. What is your next big move? What is the advice for the next choice or decision that you have to make for the next transition into your life? Okay, you guys got some questions and we got some answers today, okay? So we're going to put your little card to the side and we're going to get started with your tarot cards, okay? Okay, so we have 6 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and 4 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Interesting. This is interesting, you guys. Okay, so definitely there's a change. Okay, so there is a change happening here. So the first advice, right off the bat is you guys need to, you got to go. Okay, we have 6 of Cups energy, which is all about something from like your past returning. But we also have 8 of Wands, which is sudden change, movement. Okay, so that's why I'm like, you gotta go, you guys. There's like, this is about doing something different, trying something new, right? This is definitely change, shifting, transitioning energies. It's fast, it's unexpected. It is, it's something that's gonna be very quick. Okay, it's going to happen very quickly. Now, with the 4 of Wands in reverse here, I'm seeing that there's going to be some sort of... something's not going to work out for you. Okay, where I'm seeing like that there is... I don't want to say a failure, but there's some sort of like you guys are going to either be... like there's some kind of rejection or there's something that just isn't working out for you, some sort of failure, rejection, a flop. Okay, call it what you will, but I'm seeing that there's something that's just, you know, you are attempting to do something and the universe is interfering, right? And she's saying, no, that's actually not for you. So when that thing doesn't work out, don't be disappointed because it's not for you. And the reason for that, I think, is because... right, that's when the change is sort of going to happen, okay? Because I think what you're trying to do is something that you've been doing, right? With this sort of 6 of Cups, this sort of nostalgic energy that we have here. It's I really believe that you guys are kind of have been probably stuck in the same cycle. And group number 2, I'm feeling like you guys are just not here for the change. You know, you're just like, you're the kind of person where you're like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. So you're like, well, this is working out for me, you know, I'm comfortable with how things are, I'm comfortable with the way that my life is, so I'm just gonna keep, you know, keep up with this cyclic circle hamster wheel energy, because I know when I move, you know, when I move forward, you know, how everything's going to play out. It's that knowing and understanding of what's going to happen next, you know. So you find comfort in knowing, you know, that tomorrow is going to be the same routine as it was yesterday. And so I'm seeing that the universe is like, girl, it's time to fix that. So the universe is coming in, your spirit guides are coming in, and they really want you to do something different. They want you to try something different, to do something outside of your normal, to do something outside of your routine. And I feel like they're probably even going to bring someone from your past that's going to like mix things up for you. Okay, so I'm seeing that there might even be someone who's from your past energy, right, with this nostalgic card here, that maybe you haven't met with them in a while, or you guys haven't spoken in a while. This could be an old friend, possibly even an old lover, you know, someone maybe who moved away and they're coming back to visit, or maybe they're moving back down, or they're giving you, you know, they're reaching out to you with some sort of message, phone call, email, text, whatever it is, you know, they're sliding in your DMs. I don't know, girl. Different messages for different people. But definitely someone is coming in from your past, and they're here to mix up the energy. They're here to remind you that life has more to offer. They're here to remind you of the excitement that you've been looking for, the zest of life, okay? Now let's get some more information and see what's really going on here. So we have, oh, there she is. We got Miss Alphaba. Okay, which at the end of the world, an important end, a new beginning. Okay, yeah, so that was definitely the eight of, you know, that Eight of Wands. You know, we talked about that shift energy. You know, she's coming in, she's messing stuff up, the the universe. Okay. And so something's, you know, your world is, your life is changing as you know it, group number 2. So don't be afraid. You're going to get, I feel like you guys are going to get so scared. You're going to be so terrified. You're going to be like, I don't know what's happening. My, you know, your entire schedule is going to be like thrown off, and you're going to be thrown like through this loop, and you're going to feel like your life is falling apart. It's not that serious, group number 2. I'm here to tell you it's not that serious. Don't be dramatic. Don't be dramatic, group number 2. It's not that serious. Okay. So we have an important end, a new beginning. So something is ending, something's beginning. You guys are going through change, you're going through transition. All right, again, with this Four of Wands in reverse, we're seeing that there was, you know, a failure, something didn't work out, something fell through. So whatever it was, that's the ending for you. And just understanding that the new beginning is going to be, again, this nostalgic past energy, this person coming in and showing you, reigniting, you know, what potential this actually is. So we're seeing that there is a lot of potential energy here for you, a lot of potential for you to sort of try new things, rebuild your life in a new way. And, you know, there's a lot of potential for you to rediscover yourself and your own wants and desires out of life, and I think out of love, because I am getting a little bit of romantic energy for you guys, group number 2. I'm feeling that this has a little bit to do with romance. There's a little bit here that has to do with you know, friendships. I'm seeing that this is definitely a sort of social energy for you, for sure. Okay, and then we have School of Flowers, creating through the ashes. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Woo! Great goddess. So let's talk about this for a moment. Okay, that's crazy. So you guys have an ending and a beginning, and then creating through the ashes. So yeah, with the Four of Wands in reverse, girl, that's your ashes. Okay, so yeah, like we talked about, something ending, you know, there's a new beginning. The cards are basically like reading themselves at this point. Like, I don't even have much to say to this card, because I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. It's everything. This is like just confirmation and validation of everything that we were talking about before. So definitely learning how to make the best out of a tough situation really is what this card is coming through and saying. That, yeah, you're gonna feel like, you know, you're going to be sad, you're going to be disappointed, you're going to be upset over this situation that didn't work out, but it's about figuring out how to make the most out of that situation, how to really stay positive, and how to, you know, like it says, create through the ashes, how to take that and turn it into something positive, and turn it into, you know, think about what's the lesson that you learned and what is the new possibility that's coming out of this. Okay, so you got to keep pushing forward, you got to keep moving forward, and that's where, again, the shift and the change is happening here, because you're realizing that, wow, with this out of the picture, you know, not having this here anymore, you have this sort of, I don't want to say a void that needs to be filled. Really, it's a new opportunity to pursue something that you didn't think you could before. And I think that's really where the super exciting energy is coming through here for you. And then we have third eye chakra. Okay, so third eye chakra. You guys definitely listen to your intuition. You guys, okay, so you guys are possibly like intuitive, maybe psychic, you know, maybe some of you guys are tarot readers, Reiki practitioners, you know, some of you guys are pagan, you know, you practice the craft, you know, your way around, you know, burning candle, all the good stuff. So this is really about getting back in touch with your spirit guides, your spiritual team, getting back in touch with your spirituality, with your religion, whatever your religious path is. Okay, getting back in touch with deity, and how you can utilize that energy to help push you forward. So I feel that your guides have a lot to say to you. They have a lot that they want to say to you, and you've been withdrawn a little bit from them. I think group 2, for a lot of you guys watching this, that you have an understanding of what I'm saying. You have an understanding of this energy. You understand the cycles that you've been in. You know what those cycles are. You understand that you've had conversations with your spiritual team and your deities and your guides before about what it is that you need to do. You've been stubborn. You've been absolutely so stubborn and refusing to do what you need to do to move forward. You've been trying to find shortcuts. You've been trying to, you know, find a workaround. You know, instead of jumping over the hurdle, you've been trying to walk around the hurdle, and your spirit guides are not having it. Okay, they're not here for it. We are not here to take shortcuts. We're here to learn our lesson. We're here to do the hard work. We are here to fall, scrape our knees, and get back up and learn how to run. Okay, that is what you're here to do. And if you think that you're going to get away with just being comfortable for the rest of your life, you're absolutely mistaken. You are absolutely wrong, group number 2, and you are fully aware of this. And you are going to understand that when it all comes crashing down, it crashes and burns right before your eyes, that it is because your spirit guides are just tired of watching you do the bare minimum. Okay, like, you have all of this great power and all of this potential to be so successful and to be so great, and you have so much to offer the world, that you cannot just sit there and be content with this mundane existence that you've created for yourself, when you are meant to do so much more. Okay, so much more. So get with the program, group number 2. You are better than what it is that you're doing right now. You are better than what it is that you are doing right now. Okay, and I feel like, wow, that was mom talking. Okay. So we have compassion. Okay, compassion. So this is definitely about being more compassionate towards yourself. Okay, be more compassionate towards yourself. When it all comes crashing and burning, right? Have compassion. Understand that this was meant to happen. Okay, divine timing, understanding divine intervention, understanding that blessings in disguise. Okay, that's the compassion here. And I think it's about having compassion to those around you as well. So more of an emotional compassion for yourself as well as those around you. Okay, the people who you're leaving behind. You know, don't just when you start to change, shift, and grow, and you leave people behind, and people are exiting from your life and new people are entering, and the old ones are leaving, you know, thank them for being part of your life. Thank them for the lessons that they helped you learn. Thank them for being there when you needed them. Thank them, you know, for whatever it is that you need to thank them for. And welcome in the new people entering your life, okay? Welcome them and welcome the change, okay? I think that's something that's very important here, because we understand that there is a change, there is a shift that's happening here. And it's about you being compassionate to yourself and to those around you, because everyone's really being affected in this transition. Understand that this isn't just a change for you, but it's a change for those around you as well, okay? Because sometimes it's easy to get stuck in our own mind and be like, well, my life is changing. Well, guess what, girl? When your life changes, so does the life of your lover, so does the life of your kids, so does the life of, you know, your bosses, okay? Or whoever is affected by, you know, think about who are the other people that are affected by this change, and, you know, maybe how can you be more compassionate towards them during this change as well, okay? So it's about having open communication and dialogue, and also just being very empathetic during this time, okay? Because again, we talked about how I did feel that there is some romance energy. There is a lot of social energy happening here. And I think that this has a lot to do with people, the people around you, the people that you associate yourself with, the relationships that you have. You know, this is definitely a big thing that's happening here. The relationships of those from your past, and then the relationships of those in your present, and the relationships of those in your future that you haven't even met yet, but soon will. I guarantee you soon will, okay? So definitely that's the compassionate energy. And for your final card, group number 2, we have worthiness, okay? Worthiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I am worthy of the ultimate happiness. I deserve and accept it. I deserve and accept it, and damn it, I'm not going to feel guilty about it when I get it. Guilt is not invited to my happiness party. I won't even tell him where it is. If he asks about it, I'll be like, no, I think you're thinking of something else. And then I'll run away very quickly. All right, you guys, so understand that you are worthy of happiness. You are worthy of being happy, of having everything that you want. And I know that it's easy to get stuck in this sort of mundane cycle and getting stuck in being comfortable with the bare minimum, and understand that that's just not for you. It's not for you, that you can do more and you want more, and you have to allow yourself to want more. It is okay to want more. Okay, you're not being greedy. You're not being selfish. You know that you are just worthy of more, and that's great, and that's fantastic. And I want you to feel those feelings, and I want you to have those desires to want more, to want better, because you deserve more and you deserve better. So go ahead and do it, because that's what's happening here is for you guys, right? Group number 2, when we're looking at what's the, you know, the advice, what's your next move, what are you gonna, you know, the advice for your next choice and decision, okay? The advice is understanding your worthiness. The advice is making the change. It's about staying positive when something happens, okay? When this change happens, when something doesn't work out, because I'm telling you, something's not gonna work out, but it's for your best interest. And it's about staying positive in that moment and utilizing that energy to change something in your life, to accept that you want more, to understand that it's okay to want more, that you are worthy of wanting more, to be compassionate about your wants and desires. You're not being greedy. You're not being selfish, okay? You're just doing what is best for you. You're doing what's going to make you happy in the long run. And I think that's what's the important thing here. That's the advice for you, is to just allow yourself to want more, allow yourself to have more, okay? So just go ahead. It's change. This is change energy, transitional energy. It's time for you to just give in to the change, because you've been fighting it for a while. You've been fighting it for a while, and it's not going to be easy. Okay? It's not going to be easy, but you can do it. But you can do it, okay? And you're going to find that it will get easier. So in the beginning, it's going to be a little bit harder, But as you give in to the change, it's going to be easier and it's going to be quicker. And you're going to find that the pieces are going to start to fall together much better, okay? All right, group number 2. So that is your channeled message, all about the advice for your next move. What is the next big choice and decision for you? What's the next big thing that's happening for you? Okay, group number 2, you have a lot of energy, a lot of shifting, a lot of changing, a lot of new things, all exciting, all good, all exciting. Okay, blessings in disguise, group number 2. Don't be afraid. Don't be scared. Okay, don't be scared. If you like this reading, please comment down below and let me know. If it resonated, please do subscribe and join this beautiful growing family that we have here. Hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, just like this one, you guys. It has been such an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for watching. Also, comment down below and let me know how you like this style of filming, if you prefer this way or if you prefer the old way, having me in the shot. Okay, I will take all of your opinions into consideration. Thank you again so much for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to group number 3. If you want to keep watching and keep hanging out with me, then let's go. Hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 40, the Chalice. So this is your channeled message, all about what is the advice for you and your next move. What is the next big decision or choice that you need to make? What is changing in your life? Okay, so let's go ahead and put your little chalice to the side. We're going to get into it. We're going to see what your advice is. And we're going to get started with your tarot cards, okay? So we have the Sun in reverse. Ooh, Death. And the High Priestess in reverse. Wow. Okay, majors. Okay, Major Arcana coming through. She's hitting us hard at the beginning. Sheesh. Okay. Wow. So we have the Death card. So definitely you guys are in change and transition, which we already know. I'm like 99% sure that like 99% of you watching this video, regardless of a group you're watching, is in some sort of transition, right? Because that's why you're here. You're asking for advice. You're like, what do I do? What's the next step? What's the next choice that I should be making? What's the best decision for me? Okay, so I understand, yes, that you're in transition. You have a lot of questions. I'm here to tell you that, well, we don't have a lot of answers because we have the Sun in reverse, which is telling us there's hidden energy. There's hidden energy. The universe is saying that, sis, you came here looking for answers, that you need to look elsewhere. Because, okay, so, and I'm going to tell you exactly what's happening here. You guys are trying to seek answers in places that you do not need to seek them because you already have the answers. You already know the answers to the questions that you're asking. Okay, your High Priestess is in reverse, which tells me that everything that I'm about to tell you, you already know. Okay? Everything I'm about to tell you, you already know. So you're not listening to your intuition. You are not listening to your spirit guides. You are trying to find the answers that you want to hear, not the answers that you need to hear. Because the answers that you need to hear are the ones that you already know. It's the knowledge that you already have. It's the answers that you've already been given. Okay? And guess what we're doing here? We're not telling you what you want to hear. We're telling you what you need to hear, group number 3. We're telling you what you need to hear. We're not sugarcoating it. Okay, we're not doing that, group number 3. We're telling you what you need to hear, okay? So let's go ahead. Let's see what's going on. Let's reveal what is hidden. Nautilus Princess, powerful personal growth. Okay, so you guys are working on yourself. This is, excuse me. This is definitely self-development energy. This is shadow work energy. You guys are working on yourself. You're trying to better yourself. Some of you guys are investing in yourself. Okay, this could be your attitude, trying to better your attitude. This could be your manifestation, trying to have better manifestations by being more positive, trying to have a law of attraction, right? How can I transform my mind, reprogram my mind for more positive thinking, so more positive things can happen for me. Okay, this is positive personal growth, powerful personal growth in your craft. Okay, how can I get back in touch or get in deeper touch with my spirituality, with my light body, as well as my shadow self? How can I heal my inner child? Okay, there's deep work that's happening here. You guys have questions. You have questions and you're trying to find answers, but the answers that you're trying to find, you already know. And the way that you find these answers that you already know is by allowing yourself to know them through meditation. Okay, so you guys, group number 3, you need to get meditated. The advice for you is to meditate. It's to get in touch with your guides. Okay, grab those crystals. Grab those crystals. They're gonna help you. Okay, they're gonna help you on your meditation. They're gonna help you get in touch with your spirit guides, your spiritual team, and they're gonna help you reveal to you what is hidden. Okay, that's definitely the advice here. But you guys are changing and transitioning, and it is beautiful. It is powerful. It's personal. Some of you guys have been fighting addictions and you've overcome those. Some of you guys have been in bad relationships and you've overcome those. Some of you guys have been, you know, have been suffering from anger issues and you've overcome those. Okay, so it's like there's a lot about your life that you have been trying to heal from and trying to overcome, and you're doing it. You're absolutely doing it. And you need to take a moment to understand that you've done something that is difficult. You've done something that is challenging, and you need to thank yourself, and you need to be grateful, and you need to allow yourself to understand that this is a milestone, that this is a success. Okay, and you need to celebrate this. And I understand that you want more, and there's more that you're working towards, and that this is only the cusp of what it is that you want to do. But you still need to be able to give yourself a nice pat on the back and give yourself a round of applause for how far that you have come thus far, because you have come far. Okay, you have come far on your journey, and kudos to you. You made it here to where you are now, and just take a moment to look back at where you were and understand that, yeah, you did that. And it's beautiful and it's powerful, and you are going to keep going, and you're going to continue to move forward and to push forward. And, you know, you're not really sure what it's going to look like in the end, but you understand that it's all for the betterment of your own healing, of your own wisdom and knowledge, and how are you going to be the best version of yourself in this life. And that's really what you're working towards. And honestly, that's beautiful. That's all you need to keep working towards. And I think that's what the universe really wants you to understand, right? Because you're asking this question, you're like, well, what do I do next? And what the universe wants you to understand is that you continue to just work on you. Okay, you do what's going to make you happy. The next move for you is what's going to make you happy. It's what's going to make you feel good. It's what's going to help promote wellness, physical, mental, emotional wellness, well-being, something that's going to be fulfilling, emotional, mental, physically. Okay, it's about taking care of those aspects of yourself and understanding that as long as you're doing that, then yes, you are moving in the right direction. Okay, so I cannot give you a definitive answer or some sort of definitive guide to a decision that you have to make, which is what maybe you're looking for. All I can say is that when you're torn between making two decisions, think about what's the decision that's going to be the most fulfilling to you, right? What's going to be the healthiest decision for you, mind, body, and soul. And then that's the decision that you need to make, okay? That's the clearest advice that your spirit guides are giving me to give to you, okay? And we have eternal love. Love is love is love, and it transcends physical death, okay? So this is interesting because this is another play on, we have a play on death energy here, so we kind of have like the death card twice, but then this is also like the lovers, right? Which is interesting because it's like the lovers and it's also death, but till death do us part, right? So like what's actually happening here? Is there a riddle, right? So comment down below, let me know, you guys. So I really feel like that this is about you know, it's everything that we talked about with your well-being. And I think it's about loving yourself and learning how to love yourself more, and learning how to make the best decisions for yourself based off of how much you love yourself, right? Loving yourself enough to put yourself in healthier situations, or to make healthier choices for you, to love yourself enough to, you know, not do the substances, to love yourself enough to not stay in the abuse, to love yourself enough to choose you over someone else. Okay, so it's not selfish to do that, right? It's about just loving yourself enough to do what's best for you. Okay, to be able to raise yourself above higher vibrations. Okay, so that's definitely something that's I see happening here. I think there's also, right, again, there's some romance energy here, because we have love is love is love, and it transcends physical death. So I'm seeing here that this could possibly be too that you guys are trying to maybe move forward from, there was a death in, maybe in the family, or you know, you lost a loved one. This could be a friend, a pet, a lover, a family member, right? Whoever it was that you lost, and you're still trying to get over that energy, right? You're still grieving, you're still mourning, you're still trying to figure out how to deal. Understand that this person is coming through, and this person is saying, you know, that you can do it. They're encouraging you to keep moving forward. They're encouraging you to continue to work on yourself and your personal mental health, right? Because yeah, this hurts you emotionally, this hurts you mentally. So it's about focusing on continuing to grow that mental health, that emotional health, and learning how to love again, learning how to trust again, learning how to move past this energy, and to not be afraid of losing someone again, because this was outside of your control, and this was outside of your circumstances. Okay, and for some of you guys, this could, right, maybe it's not as severe as a death, or, you know, someone being, you know, departing this physical reality. This could maybe just be a breakup, right? This could be a breakup or a divorce. You know, maybe you've lost someone in that way. Okay, maybe someone moved away. Okay, maybe someone you know, whatever the case is, someone left your life, and it's about you understanding who you are without them now. It's understanding your independence. So I think a lot of this energy too for you, group number 3, is learning, you know, who you are independently of everyone else, understanding who you are on your own. Okay, who you are, what you desire by yourself, with yourself, and learning how to be alone with yourself and your own thoughts, and learning how to sit in silence and meditate and enjoy your own company. I think that's something that's very important. It's learning to love yourself. Okay, learning that self-love, because maybe you haven't had the opportunity to do that before, right? And so that's what this opportunity is now for you. And then we have accelerated emotion. So this is giving 8 of Wands energy for sure. So I'm seeing that there is like something fast changing that's happening here. It's abrupt, it's fun, right? That's definitely the energy that I'm getting here. It's definitely something fun. So I'm seeing that there's something that's changing. It's good for you. It's a good change. This could be possibly someone entering your life, but I'm seeing maybe you're trying something new. This could be, right, an event maybe you're going to where you're going to meet someone new. You're taking a chance. I'm seeing that maybe it's been a while since you've maybe put yourself in a large social gathering, or maybe put yourself out there in general, really talk to strangers, made some new friends, made some new connections. And I'm seeing that that's what this energy is calling for here. So I'm getting, right, just a little bit of advice for you guys when thinking about what's the next step, right? It's about putting yourself out there, making new connections, and being social. So like putting yourself in a social environment, going to an event, meeting new people, networking. So I'm seeing that there's a need for you to communicate with people, to talk to people, and to schmooze, right? Just schmooze a little bit. So be a little bit of a socialite, go to a party, a bar, you know, go, like I said, some sort of social event or gathering. This could be maybe some kind of, like, go to Comic-Con or something, you know, I don't know, whatever it is for you that, you know, that's going to make you feel good. That's going to make you feel like you're with like-minded people and individuals that's going to make you feel at home, that's going to make you feel happy. That's where you have to go and meet new people and network, and then you're going to be surprised. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's something is going to happen in that moment that's going to change for you for the better. It's going to be a positive change, and you're going to be very surprised and pleased in the happiest way possible by whatever this is. Okay, so that is a small little golden nugget of advice, right, that's coming through here, because we talked about that she's being very shy about what kind of advice she's given to you, group number 3, because she really wants you to figure this out for yourself, because you know deep down, and she knows that you know, but she is giving us that little golden nugget of information as well. So please pay very close attention to that, because that's something that's very, very important. Okay. And then we have patience. Okay, so I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed that we got this card, patience, because really for you guys, group number 3, it's about having patience with yourself and with your life, and understanding that everything happens differently for everyone at different rates, at different variables, at different times, in different ways, and understanding that you are not the same as anyone else. You are unique, you are different, you are yourself. And so the way that your life plays out, it is completely different, and it is completely unique to you and who you are. So understanding that your map is not the same as others, and you cannot compare yourself to others. So I think it's about understanding and having patience that everything will work out for you when it is supposed to. Understanding that, yeah, you will find love when you are supposed to. You will have the career of your dreams when you are supposed to. You are going to be financially successful when you are supposed to. And it's about being patient and understanding divine timing, and that everything will work out for you. Okay, you just need to give it time for yourself to heal, time for yourself to grow, time for yourself to learn the lessons necessary, right? When things don't work out for us, it's because there are lessons that we need to learn so we can continue to heal, so we can continue to grow. And that's why we get put into tough situations. So understand that, okay, yeah, you've been through some tough situations. Maybe you're going through some tough situations, but it's okay. It's for your growth. It's for you to learn. It's for you to heal and to help others, because now you can help someone else when you find out that they're in a similar situation, because you've been there. So now you have wisdom, and that's helpful to people. So understand that these are all good things. So it's about seeing the silver lining. It's about understanding, right, that the glass is half full. It's not half empty. Understanding that everything is okay. It's okay, group number 3. It absolutely is okay. And so it's about having patience, understanding, and learning that healing takes time, and that learning takes time, and that growing takes time. Don't rush to grow up, right? For a lot of you guys, right, all of my adults watching this, and you're like, I remember when I was a kid and I wanted to grow up so bad, and then what happens? And then you grow up and you're like, why did I do that? Like, I wish that I was a kid again, because I remember how easy it was. But then when you're a kid, you think it's so hard, right? So that's the energy here. It's about just loving the moment, loving who you are now, loving where you are now, and loving how things are now, because, one day everything is going to change. And you might miss it, okay? You might miss it, because that's what happens. Sometimes we miss the way things were. And sometimes maybe our life is easier now, but it's different. Okay, but it's different. So this is about just enjoying the moment, enjoying the people who are with you now. This is about enjoying your relationships that you have now, and really enjoying the way that your life is now. Okay, the house that you have, the home that you have, the food that you eat, where it is that you live, the things that you have around you, the things that surround you. Okay, but most importantly, the people that you're with and the relationships that you have, and cherishing those moments, making memories, making the most out of those moments, and just doing what you can with what you have to the best of your ability. Okay. And for your final card, group number 3, we have beauty. Beauty. Okay, so it says, I am beautiful even when I do not think it. I am beautiful even when I do not see it. I am beautiful no matter how many people do not say it. I am beautiful and I do not even care if you know it. I am beautiful, which is why I do not have to try so hard all the time to show it. Wow, that is beautiful. Group number 3, that is an absolutely stunning card. I am in love with this message, and I think this is really just talking about you understanding your beauty. And not just your physical beauty, but your inner beauty. Understanding that the beauty of where you are now, the beauty of your life, the beauty of the life that you're living currently in this moment, the beauty of the relationships that you have, the beauty of those around you, okay? It's about seeing the beauty in the world around you currently, right now, where you are, and having gratitude for that. And having patience that even though this is beautiful, it will get better, okay? It will get better. And honestly, I think that really is the advice and the message for you. It's about waiting, okay? It's not, sometimes we don't need to know, right? It's not our job to know what's going to happen. It's not our job to know the future, because sometimes our only job is to just understand the now, the moment, the present, to be here, to live with this present moment to the fullest, and to just enjoy the moment. Your guides, the universe wants you to stop worrying about tomorrow, and it wants you to live for today. It wants you to understand that, please just enjoy the moment now. Just enjoy what you have right now, the beauty of your life in its current state. You don't have to run, okay? You don't have to grow up so fast. You don't need to change so quickly. Understand that, yeah, it's going to happen, but you just let it happen, okay? The way that it should, and the way that it's going to, the way that it's supposed to. And just enjoy yourself. Just enjoy the ride, because it's happening. It's happening, right? We all know death happens. We all die. It happens slowly. It happens over time, okay? We get old. We wither, and next thing you know, it's over. And we all see it coming. It's a natural process. So the universe wants to use that as a metaphor, and they want you to know that, okay, change and transition is coming. It's happening. It's currently happening, but it's slowly happening as you grow over time. So just enjoy the way things are now, okay? All right, group number 3, that is your channeled message, all about the advice for you for your next move. What is the next choice and decision for your next big great transition and transformation? Okay, so for you guys, it was different. You guys definitely, it was very, very different, but I think that it was very beautiful, and I think that it was very tailored to you and what you needed to hear currently, those of you who are watching this, group number 3. So please do comment down below if this reading resonated. Let me know if this message made sense to you. Please let me know, you guys. It has been an absolute pleasure. Subscribe to the channel, join this beautiful, spooky, growing family that we have here. Hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Just like this one, you guys. Share this video with your friends, family, and loved ones that you feel can benefit from the beautiful, flourishing messages that we continue to get here, you guys. Also, comment down below and let me know what you thought of this style of filming, of this camera angle. Do you prefer this way? Do you prefer the old way with me in the shot? Let me know. And I will go ahead and, you know, make adjustments according to what you guys want to see, to what vibes with you, okay? But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, for taking the time to click on this video, to listen to these messages, and to allow them to help you reach your greatest potential. It has been my absolute pleasure. I will catch you guys on the next video. But until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys. Bye, you guys.